Keeping track of and logging your security incidents is an important part of making sure that your security measures you have in place are effective and sufficient to protect your business. Now, logging security incidents in wired relations allows you to do it in a standardized and user-friendly way so that you make sure to capture all necessary information every time. If I bring you over to the computer for a moment, we're able to see from the incidents that we've previously logged a total of 3 incidents in wired relations. All of them have been detected for months. Now, from the overview, we have a bit of information such as what happened, what was the reason for the incident, when was it detected, were any systems affected by it, have we reported it to any authorities, and how far are we with filling out the questions that we want answered. Now, as you can see, 2 of them are at 100% and 1 of them is at 94%, and that's because the last one happened this morning and we're still figuring things out. So if you open that one up for a moment, I actually have a task to fill in the rest of the information. From the detailed image here, we're able to see that we go through a full questionnaire asking us a bunch of questions about what happened during the incident. We can get some information such as who's responsible for managing the incident, what actually happened, when we became aware of it, which was, this morning. Now, we can see that step 4, reporting and notification, is the step that we still need to fill in. So I'm just going to jump straight to that. From here, we can see that we've decided not to report this incident, but we've not argued why. And it's because we weren't quite sure that it was necessary to report this incident or not. But we just finished going through all the video surveillance of our building, and we've been able to conclude that there was no unauthorized access to the building during the night, even though the window was left open. And so I've prepared a little text, and I'm going to copy that into the text box here, and that basically just said what I told you. Now, before I end up closing this incident, I want to jump to evaluation and just make sure that I agree with evaluation and that I think it's sufficient for what happened here. In the evaluation, we can see that we've decided we want to connect the alarm system to all our windows so that the alarm will trigger if any windows are open when the last employee leaves the office. I think this is fine, but obviously we haven't actually done this yet since the incident only happened this morning. Now, for now, I'm going to say save and approve this incident because we've finished logging it. It's in our system now. We can go back to it if we want to. And yes, I do want to approve it. That basically means we're done with it for now, and now it's history in our system, and we can go back and do analysis and reporting on it if we deem that necessary. But right now, it just stays there as a logged piece of incident. And now we can see that the incident is also at 100% with the other 2 incidents. But what I want to do now is go to tasks, because I want to create a task for one of my colleagues so that we can make sure we actually get those alarms connected to the windows, and we don't kind of just forget about it now that the incident has been logged. So in the task manager here, I'm going to go create a task. I'm going to write a title, which is just to hook up the system or the alarm system to all of our windows. I'm going to assign this task to Steve, and I won't bother setting a due date, but I'll stay responsible for it, so I'll check in every once in a while. I'll click save, the task is created, and Steve is now notified that he has a task waiting in wired relations and that he needs to follow up on that. And that's basically how you work with security incidents in wired relations.